Have you ever imagined that something so tiny could carry 50 times its own weight and still transform the world around it? Get ready, because today we're diving into the incredible universe of ants, creatures that have conquered the planet in such an impressive way that their history might even surpass that of any human empire. Ants have existed for over 100 million years, adapting to almost every ecosystem on Earth. From the scorching heat of the desert to the humid tropical jungles, they've developed survival strategies that challenge our understanding of the natural world. But what's truly mind-blowing is that despite their tiny size, they accomplish feats that defy logic. Did you know that ants have a social hierarchy so advanced that it could be compared to a well-organized civilization? Within the colony, each ant has a perfectly defined role. The queen, the brain and pillar of the community, can lay thousands of eggs per day, ensuring the survival of her empire. The workers, tireless laborers, are responsible for food collection, caring for the young, and constructing complex tunnels. And then there are the soldiers, relentless defenders who protect the colony with razor-sharp mandibles and astonishing battle strategies. But wait, this is just the beginning. What you're about to discover will completely change your perception of these tiny architects of nature. Ants communicate in a way that seems straight out of a science fiction movie. They don't use words or sounds audible to us. Instead, they rely on a sophisticated system of pheromones. Each scent they release conveys specific information, warnings of danger, paths to food, or even alarm messages to prepare for a coordinated attack. In other words, they have a chemical communication network so effective it would put modern messaging systems to shame. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you learn about their construction abilities. Ants are natural engineers, capable of building underground structures that rival human skyscrapers in terms of efficiency and design. Some species create tunnels with ventilation systems that regulate temperature and humidity, allowing the entire colony to thrive regardless of external conditions. But there's something even more astonishing. Some ants developed agriculture long before humans did. Leafcutter ants, for example, don't eat the leaves they collect. Instead, they use them to cultivate fungi inside their nests, a process that closely resembles the farming techniques we practice. They've perfected this system over millions of years, achieving a perfect symbiotic relationship with the fungi, which provides them with a sustainable food source. And what about their impact on ecosystems? These tiny creatures play a fundamental role in maintaining soil health, constantly aerating it and ensuring nutrients are evenly distributed. Without them, many ecosystems would collapse, as they are key players in the food chain and the regeneration of fertile soil. But here comes the most astonishing part. Some ant species have developed war strategies worthy of an epic movie. From perfectly coordinated mass attacks to enslaving other species within their colonies, warrior ants demonstrate a level of organization that puts many human societies to shame. There are even kamikaze ants that sacrifice their lives by exploding their own bodies to release deadly toxins against their enemies. And if you think that's all, wait until you hear about their evolutionary history. Their resistance to natural disasters, their adaptability, and their collective intelligence have made them one of the most successful organisms on the planet. Ants also exhibit surprising behaviors that challenge logic. Some species can form living rafts during floods, linking their bodies together to float and save the colony. Others have developed an impressive sense of direction, using the sun, polarized light patterns, and even Earth's magnetic field to find their way back home. Another fascinating fact is that some ant species have formed alliances with other insects. For example, certain butterflies lay their eggs in ant nests, and their larvae survive by tricking worker ants into feeding them. This symbiotic relationship is just one more example of how ants have found ways to interact with the world to their advantage. Let this knowledge inspire you to see the world around you with new eyes. The next time you see an ant, remember that behind its tiny size lies a story of evolution, teamwork, and resilience that has lasted for millions of years. Each ant is a small biological marvel, and the world without them would be a completely different place. True power doesn't always come in large sizes. If you were amazed by everything you've learned about these incredible creatures, imagine how many more wonders are waiting to be discovered in nature. Don't miss our upcoming videos where we'll explore even more fascinating secrets of the animal kingdom. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out. See you in the next adventure.